Hey everybody, Rachel Miner here. I wanted to talk to you guys and ask you, is your microbiome attacking your body? Do you have health issues that you would like to help solve and help take care of? And do you even know what your microbiome is? We all know about, like, we've heard gut health, we've heard terms. Most people, gut health, whatever. All they care about is, am I bloating? Does my stomach hurt? Do I have IBS? Those are the things you worry about because nobody cares about gut health till it affects you. And it affects you in the negative way. And then you're like, why am I bloated? Why do I have constipation all the time? Why do I have diarrhea all the time? Why, if I eat certain foods, am I running to the bathroom all the time? And then they're like, just give me a pill. Give me some Imodium. Give me, Metamucil or something just to solve this problem, have it go away. And so you just kind of put a Band-Aid on it and move on until the issue comes up later, or you have this acid reflux and it's like, okay, I'll just take Prilosec. Prilosec will make it go away. Till one day the Prilosec's not working so well. And then you got to take more, and then you got to take more, and then you go to your doctor and you go, give me a prescription to take care of this problem. Now, really on the outside, we just want to take care of these problems. And we want these problems to go away. But on the inside, what is it doing for you? Really, you just want to be able to fit in your clothes. You want to have the confidence. You want to not have to worry about like going out with friends and like knowing where the nearest bathroom is if you eat that shake or try that salad or eat that fried food. And so you hesitate. You don't want to go out with friends. You don't want to go with family. You don't want to go on family vacations because you might have to stop at rest stops and it might be embarrassing because you might have to like hurry into a bathroom, or your stomach's going to be cramping because you're constipated the whole time and you're not going to have energy and you're not going to want to do those fun things. And that's what's really going on inside your mind. And so we want these Band-Aids that just kind of like solve the problems. And the thing is most people don't know how to solve the problem, don't know how to get down to the root of the issue. And that's where your microbiome comes in. And most people don't even know what the word microbiome is. They know gut health, but what's microbiome? It's a term that's coming up more and more in these days. And microbiome, it's kind of like your gut health DNA in a sense. Microbiome is all of the organisms, bacteria, fungi, everything that lives in your gut, lives around your gut. You even have microbiome bacteria like that lives on your skin. So you have microbiome on your skin. And it's kind of like a fingerprint. It's unique to each person. No two people have the same microbiome. And it's something that you develop when you're born. So when you're born, you go through a birth canal. And when you go through a birth canal, you're actually exposed as a baby to the mother's microbiome, all of the bacteria and fungus that she has inside her. And this bacteria starts to develop your unique microbiome. So things like birth, your lifestyle, your diet, the environment you live in, all of these things like help develop this microbiome inside you. As you get older and you start to eat solid foods and you start to make choices and incorporate other things into your lifestyle and your diet and the stress environment you might live in, all of these things all work together to build this microbiome. And after a few years, there were some studies that like people who had C-section babies were not as healthy. And they realized that these C-section babies were not being exposed to their mother's microbiome. So their microbiomes were not developing as well as other babies, and they were exposed to different things. So now there's a new practice where if a mother has a C-section baby, they actually swab the mother's birth canal and apply that bacteria to the eyes, ears, mouth of the newborn baby so that the baby can still be exposed to all of that bacteria. And I think it's so wonderful to watch how like the more we learn and the more advanced we're becoming that we're doing these things to incorporate it, because we're not just wanting to like solve the problem. We're wanting to get to the root of the issue and help people be healthier and stay healthier and start out healthier. And so as you develop the things you're exposed to and how your microbiome is exposed, this is what will determine things way in your future. This is what will determine like diseases you have, symptoms you might come up with are all exposed. And you can pass things down from the mother's microbiome to the child. So if your mom struggled with, poor gut health or depression, anxiety, maybe weight issues, those DNA in that microbiome can be passed on to the baby. So you've heard a lot of people, they're like, oh, it's just the genes you've been born with. If your mother was big, you're big, or, oh, your mother was skinny, you'll be skinny. Like, those are just the genes you're born with. Well, it is true to a sense that you have DNA that is passed down, but a lot of that is actually your microbiome that is passed down. And it's kind of the DNA in the microbiome that's passed down. And microbiome, it's not necessarily your DNA, but it acts like a DNA for your body because it's unique to you. And it has characteristics from your mother that is passed down. And then it's unique with your environment and everything you're surrounded with. And so as you get older, the gut bacteria in your gut affects those things as well. And it can affect the way you store fat in your body. It can affect the way your body balances blood sugar and glucose levels. It can affect your hormones to let you know if you're hungry or you're full and all those things. So your microbiome develops right alongside your immune system. They develop together kind of at the same thing, and they interact and they work together, and your microbiome supports your defense system. So it supports your immune system and your body's defense on attacks of like viruses and bacteria and diseases and inflammation and all those things that like attack your body. That microbiome is there supporting that immune system and backing it up and helping those body's defenses. And so they're a great defense against attacks on your body. And 80% of your immune system is in your gut. So you can see how your immune system is absolutely affected by the health of your microbiome. And it's a thing that when your microbiome is unhealthy, your immune system goes down. And then you're exposed, that when you're exposed to viruses and bacteria, that you catch that cold, you get sick, you're constantly getting infections. It's because your immune system is down. But if you can boost up your microbiome and you can help your microbiome be a healthier microbiome and healthier gut health, then it boosts that immune system and it helps that immune system fight off those things. And it's just like another soldier in the battle of fighting against all these diseases and stuff. And so you have to decide, okay, I want to be healthy. I want to solve these issues, but how do you do it? How do you go in and change your microbiome? How do I go in and heal this gut health? I've tried exercise. I've tried eating right, and like nothing works. I still am the same. I still have the same cravings, and so you're at a wall and you just don't know what to do. And so what happens is people then give up. They just go, I tried to eat right. I tried to exercise. Didn't work for me, but you can change your microbiome. What you're born with is not set in stone. What you have now is not even set in stone. Even if you're 98 years old, it's not set in stone. You can make changes that will slowly change your microbiome. You don't have to be stuck with the issues you have, the body you have, the mental health that you have. You can go in and change it. And I think that's the most wonderful thing ever, because I might not be able to go change the color of my eye. Maybe I can put contacts on that will make them look a different color. I can't change the color of my hair, how it grows. Maybe after it grows, I can go bleach it or dye it, but I can't chemically change it from the inside. But you can change your microbiome. You can change your microbiome by doing a whole bunch of things. You can incorporate a healthier diet. You can incorporate exercise. Most people do those two things and then they're still kind of stuck. and they're just like, I don't know what to do. But you can incorporate good gut health practices. You can eliminate things like processed sugar, processed food, flour, those things out of your diet while your microbiome heals. Doesn't mean you have to be, you know, be done with them forever and never incorporate them back in, because you can heal your gut and then you can slowly add things back in. There's a lot of people who have like dairy intolerances or egg intolerance, things like that. That is, they heal their gut. Even like gluten and celiac, as you heal your gut, you can add some of those things back in if you use proper nutrition and proper supplementation. Supplementation can be used to help heal the gut. Probiotics, prebiotics, enzymes are all very beneficial for healing that gut. They're all used as tools. And so think of it, if you like wanted to build a house and you had this big tool belt on it, and in your tool belt, you had a screwdriver. How well do you think you could build a house? That screwdriver might take you a long time to nail in those nails with the screwdriver, cut some wood with the screwdriver, like if you got some screws, you're down good on that one area. But how are you going to pour concrete with the screwdriver? How are you going to like pour footings? How are you going to put shingles on the house? Like all of the things that you need to build a house, if you only have like one tool, it's going to take a long time and it's not going to be very effective, and your house is probably not going to succeed in coming together as a house. But if you had a tool belt full of all these tools, you had your hammer, your saw, your screwdriver, your leveler, like all of those things in your tool belt, how well do you think you could build a house? Yeah, you can, because you got everything you need. And so that's the way I look at your microbiome. You can use all of these different tools to like help heal your gut. So if you make your own kefir and you do your own growing of sprouts and stuff, like those are great, but you need a little bit more. You need the probiotics, the prebiotics, the enzymes, the vitamins and minerals for your body, the exercise, the diet, the elimination of things. Like those are all things that you can use as tools in your tool belt. And it doesn't mean you got to like start some crazy program right now and be like, okay, I got to exercise 5 hours a day, only eat whole foods, only do this, eliminate all this stuff. And you have like 3 things that, no, you have to live life. You have to be realistic. You have to like be able to like incorporate things that are long-term. Most people like do a diet, and a diet is not sustainable. To say, oh, I'm only going to live on 1,000 calories a day, and I'm going to exercise 5 hours a day, so I'm going to hurry up and lose 30 pounds in 30 days. Well, that's not long-term sustainable. You can't function and live eternally on just 1,000 calories a day. You can't work out 5 hours a day. Most people have jobs and lives and kids and spouses and grandkids and all those things that they have to do. And unless you're a sponsored athlete, that's not really realistic. And even if you're a sponsored athlete, like, you still have to eat good and do other things to be well-rounded. Like you can't just exercise. You have to also have proper nutrition and things like that, and water in your body. And so your microbiome and your gut has thousands and thousands of species of bacteria. And most of those are extremely important in your body and in the functions of your body and digesting food and helping that immune system. And in that thousands of species, there's like 2 million genes that those bacteria have their own genes. And most of those, again, are good and help your body. And there's a few that are bad. And sometimes those bad multiply quickly and take over. And that's what causes the bad gut health. That's what causes the microbiome to be out of whack. That's what causes, the symptoms that arise in your body. If you can heal your gut, usually 80 to 90% of health issues and symptoms reduce or go away, because you're getting to the root of the issue. Most of your issues in your body are caused by poor gut health, unbalanced glucose levels or blood sugar, and inflammation in the body. And inflammation in the body comes from poor gut health. Blood sugar unbalanced blood sugar comes from poor gut health. So do you see, if you have good gut health and a good microbiome, that it helps all of those issues? And even your skin. A lot of people have skin issues. Well, it's the bacteria living on your skin that a lot of times causes those skin issues. And if you can even heal your microbiome and heal the skin microbiome, things like breakouts occur less. It helps like tighten, tone, crow's feet, wrinkles, dark circles under your eyes. All of those things improve. The moisture in your face. I used to be somebody that like lived with lotion on my face all the time, every day, because my face was just always so dry. And when I got out of the shower and I like moved my face and my mouth, like I felt like my face was going to crack and fall off because it was so dry. Now that I've healed my skin microbiome, I don't need lotion anymore. It's like moisturized and like soft, and like I don't have wrinkles and like my bags and my dark circles left. And I feel like I don't even need foundation, and I'm in my mid 40s, like I love my skin now. It's just natural and it's smooth. And it's from healing that microbiome on my face. So you only get one body. You only get one microbiome. You can't trade in your body, so you might as well take good care of it. And you might as well accept the fact that you're going to be here. You want to be healthy. You want to have energy. And a lot of people think, well, if I just lose the weight, then I'll feel good. But really deep down, you'll find that by improving your microbiome, improving your gut health, you're going to be able to get rid of some of those symptoms, lose that weight you want to lose. But what it's going to really bring you is it's going to bring you the confidence that your clothes fit, the confidence to stand up and speak well, the confidence to know that you're not going to have to run to bathrooms all the time, that you're going to enjoy life, that you don't have to accept the situation your body's in now, that you can change it, that you have the power to do that. You have the power to find the happiness, to find the joy, to get the hope back in your life again. So I want to encourage you, whatever it is you're struggling with, reach out. Decide now. Don't accept it. Take a stand and fight for it, and decide what you need to do to change your microbiome and change your DNA so that you can start feeling good again. If you want more information, you can always reach out to me on healandbehealthy.com, and I'd be happy to go over your health situation and help you, decide which tools to start with for you to get on your path of happiness again.